VBN, The Rich Video Blog Network, home to weekly NFL predictions, top 10 list of everything and anything, great personality profiles, professional wrestling video blogs, sports video blogs, history video blogs, entertainment video blogs, MBTA video blogs, and a whole lot more. A great collection of my work from June of 2014 to date is on YouTube, so check it out. Subscribe to my YouTube page, RVBN, Billerica, Massachusetts, the only video blog on the internet that matters. Good morning, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and Google+. This is Rich again, back for your first video blog of the day for Monday, November 14, 2016, around 6:59 in the morning in Billerica, Massachusetts. It's cold out right now, but it's going to go on a rebound to about 61, 62 degrees. Tomorrow, some rain showers, but the rest of the week, dry. We do need the rain. This upcoming weekend has a chance of showers again, but another warming trend. But sooner or later, we're gonna get whacked with snow. It's a given. Some news to report on the RVBN Newswire. The Seattle Seahawks beat the New England Patriots by a score of 31-24 last night. The Boston Bruins blanked the Colorado Avalanche by the score of 2-0. UMass Lowell Hockey, Riverhawks beat the Maine Black Bears by a score of 4-1, splitting their two-game series. And it's World Diabetes Day, so that's one of the most deadly diseases, diabetes. A lot of people have it, they don't know it. And former WWE diva Ashley and former WWE superstar Perry Saturn is now joining a lawsuit against the WWE with that concussion stuff that was filed in July. And sad news to report in the world of acting. Actor Michael Massey, he's infamously known for accidentally killing Brandon Lee on the set of The Crow in 1993, passed away at the age of 62. So prayers to his family. I'll be back with my first video blog of the day, the personality profile about Mr. T. I pity the fool in a second, but first, these messages. Get out! You're so sweet, 'cause they're cute. Would somebody stop the damn match? Enough's enough! And business is about to pick up. Joker, Joker, Joker! If I am elected, I will raise your taxes. Great video blog quotes only on RVBN. I'm back. My first video blog subject today is my personality profile. Today's personality profile is about actor and TV personality Mr. T. Mr. T was famous for being on the A-Team in the 1980s. He was one of the most recognizable stars during that time period, and he's still around but not as popular, and he's in lesser known roles. Mr. T's real name is Lawrence Turgeon, and he was born and he grew up in Chicago, Illinois. He's the youngest of 12 children. He was born in poverty, but his father was a minister, and he was an athlete. In high school, he played football, he wrestled, and he learned the martial arts. And then he got a football scholarship to Prairie View A&M University. He majored in mathematics, and he played one season for college football, but he left because he got expelled for some disciplinary reasons. And then he Mr. T joined the U.S. Army. He was for a few years. Then after he got out of the Army, he tried for the Green Bay Packers, but he had knee problems, so he didn't make the team. And for several years, he worked as a bodyguard and bouncer, and he developed the Mr. T personality with the gold chains and the earrings, and he got his famous mohawk hair by reading National Geographic, and he boxed a little here and there. He was discovered by Sylvester Stallone, the actor, in 1980 when he was on an NBC show called People, Places, and Games. And Sylvester Stallone saw that Mr. T had potential to be a good actor, and he was casting the next Rocky film. And Mr. T played Clubber Lang in Rocky III. That was his first major movie role. And also Mr. T starred in a movie in 1983 called DC Cab. But Mr. T's most famous role was B.A. Baracus on the A-Team, which lasted 5 seasons from 1983 through 1987. The B.A. Baracus character was awesome. He was famous for saying, "I pity the fool." Soon, Mr. T became one of the top pop icons in the 1980s. There were Mr. T action figures. I had one. There were Mr. T dolls. There were Mr. T t-shirts. There were even Mr. T cereal. Unbelievable. And he had his own Saturday morning cartoon, and he made appearances on Diff'rent Strokes and several other television shows during the 1980s. Also, Mr. T was involved in the WWE, the first WrestleMania. He and Hulk Hogan teamed together to face Rowdy Piper and Paul Mr. Wonderful Orndorff in the main event at WrestleMania 1. Also, Mr. T was involved in WrestleMania 2 when he did a boxing match with Rowdy Piper. And then he was a referee for the WWE in 1987. And the A-Team got canceled in 1987 as well. Then Mr. T started in another series called TNT, an action adventure show that was in syndication on the Family Channel for about 3 years in the late 80s, early 90s. But this series was not as popular as the A-Team. By the 1990s, Mr. T's stock was kind of falling down. He was basically making appearances here and there in like commercials and other stuff which was not very popular. He never had another major television series, which was very surprising because he was a well-known name in the 1980s. He also was involved again in professional wrestling with WCW, making appearances at Halloween Havoc 1994, the Clash of Champions November 1994, and wrestling Kevin Sullivan at Starrcade 1994. In the late 1990s, Mr. T's appearances were few and far between because he had some health problems. He was battling myeloma, and he got cured of that. And then Mr. T started popping up in the 2000s doing commercials for collect calls and a few other stuff like that. And then in 2006, Mr. T appeared in his own reality show on TV Land, which was called I Pity the Fool, which lasted a couple of seasons. And then he appeared on another reality show on one of these home improvement channels. I think it's Do It Yourself station, DUYI. And in 2014, Mr. T got inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame in the celebrity wing. And Mr. T still is appearing here and there. He is not as big as him. He is not as big of a star as the 80s, but he's always going to be part of pop culture because of the A-Team and his I Pity the Fool character and the Mohawk. And that's about it on Mr. T. 2 more video vlogs coming for you today. One will be about PG-13, the tag team with JC Ice and Wolfie D. And the third and final video vlog of the night will be my take on the adult entertainment industry. Keep calm, everybody. I'm a Julie Button guy. Wally Rose Blood of WCCO Accent has nice legs. Elizabeth Hutz is so stunning, she's the best. Amy Sweezy's awesome. Awesome Amy. Linda Church of WPIX Channel 11 is such a cougar. She's got the best legs in New York City, bar none. Papa Gibbs of ABC 11 has that sweet Southern accent. Best legs in Raleigh, North Carolina. And in the word of WWE Hall of Fame and Nature Boy Ric Flair, 16-time World Heavyweight Champion. Well, you like it. If you don't not like it, learn to love it because it's the best thing going today. Woo! See you later, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and Google+. Woo!